Okay, today I'm going to make 2 sets of Halloween coasters. I've mixed up 500 milliliters of resin. I'll be pouring that into smaller cups so I don't spill it. Hopefully I don't spill it. And I'll be rearranging stuff here. We're going to get some of this poured out. If I can do it with one hand, I don't know. Oh. Okay, so much for not knocking anything over. I started out mixing that with a stick and I realized it was kind of a little bit too short. So I'll set that there. And I'll get both hands. Maybe I don't need both hands. I probably need both hands. Anyway, I've got resin all over the mat already. All right. I really wish I had 5 of those coasters. I'm guessing I do actually have another one somewhere, but I don't know where. And somewhere it shall be until I get everything out of the house and organized. I need to put some more stuff on eBay today. This is time to dig through my purses and bags. Even though I don't really want to. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this a little bit up here and wipe up, clean up my mess as I go. Okay, get that out of the way. So what colors am I doing? I'm going to do, I knocked off the chameleon powder I used yesterday, but this one is blue, purple, red. So I'm going to start off with that and some black pigment paste. If I can get it open. Ooh, I don't have very much, and I just knocked it all over myself. Oops, as I spill even more. I know it's not visible where you are, where I have the thing set. And I'm pretty much using the last of that. This. Of course, obviously, I get low on it and I'm knocking it all over the place. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mix this mica into this one first. And then I'll do the black. Make sure it's out there where it can be seen. I've spent a couple hours doing things like painting the stuff on the dice coasters, like coloring it in. That was a mess. There we go. So did that. And then I was trying to decide what I wanted to make. And I'm being a little bold and trying to do 2 sets at the same time again. But, oh well. Let's see if I can get some of this off though. Not really. So I will be getting a holder out to do for the round coasters since they didn't come with one. But I'll do that, and then I will also I also have a couple of the skull-shaped ones out in case I run out. I mean, I can technically use, I've got some holders for where the coasters themselves didn't turn out, but the holder was fine. So I've got the ability to use that too. And for when I'm selling them, like if I do it, I've got a black one. If I want to sell, just do it plain black set, I can do it. Now I guess I should pour out consistently out of all three of these while when I'm pouring the ones so the colors kind of meld, because I'm sure they're not going to be exactly the same. Okay, so this one I can see the blue on when I start it, before I start it. I know a lot of people use the automatic mixers. I actually like doing it by hand because it's calming. And if there's anything I need, it's it's something to calm me down. It's almost like meditation if I'm not yapping. Okay, so go ahead and wipe this off. I guess maybe, I don't know if maybe I won't, because I might need it again. Okay, I'm going to start with these, and I will slowly, I will move them after I pour them. I will move them to the, out of the way. So, okay, I've got a couple in view here. Okay, 2, 3. I'm just trying to get them where they can be seen. I'm going to spray this because of the doodads. I'm going to spray these with alcohol. Indentations. That's it. I guess I should have gotten the holder out while I was thinking about it. But I do have a cup of fresh sticks over there. But I do reuse. I clean them off and try to reuse them. Because sometimes it's easier to find a clean one. Alright, so I'm going to put some of that one in. I'll put some of this one in each one. And then I'll go in with the other two. Just so the colors kind of meld evenly. Okay, this one's looking a little blacker. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. Depends on if I'm looking through my glasses or not looking through my glasses, or how the light is, and based on where the coaster is and the reflection. Kind of a mess. Okay, now for the third color. This isn't all those, and I still have like 250 milliliters left. I did not put glitter in these. Oh well. I'd say the mica should be add enough shine. But fill these all up to be close to even in height. Okay, now I'm going to move the resin and scooch these to the back, and I'll grab a holder for them. Okay, I didn't find the one that I had out earlier. I'll just grab this one. That one is, I believe, my roots from the resin set. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll pour some of this in. And then I will pour some of the next one in. And finally some of the third one. Oops, I don't have my stick in my hand. Okay, so there's that. And I'll move everything down. So now I can start on the, can I do all of these with this resin? Should I mix these all together? I guess that's a good question. Maybe I will I'll add a little bit more to these back here. I should have done that before I moved them. All right, I'm going to, I guess, try to mix these all in the same thing before I pour the spider webs. These are not the spider webs that came with that set. These are different. These are bigger spider webs that I don't really like as much, but okay, I'll add just a little bit of this one, and hopefully I don't have to make more. I probably will. Oh, I'm just leaving these little bits in the thing, so that's all it has to. I don't know what I'm saying. So this one only has 4 coasters. Makes sense since the holder only has 4. Go ahead and spray the ones I've done. Okay, we'll go ahead and start. I found it easier with these to just pour them in, pour it in the center and let it move itself out to the sides. Kind of in a dark purple mood. Oops, as I spill resin all over me again. It's like I can't win. I got all over the handle of my spatula or stir stick or whatever. Chewy's still trying to get in here. Yeah, it's funny that like when I need to get in my closet, I shut him out of the bedroom. He sits and waits there by the door, even though he hates being shut in there. So I had to kick him, drag him kicking and screaming. Well, what cats do when I want to put him in the bedroom. I didn't have the. It took a bit to get him where I could get in without him this morning, but he's not neglected or anything. He's very spoiled because he's cute. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this, yeah, there. Okay, my hand's gonna be in the way of it. I will I do need to scrape that off of there. That was just me being lazy and not thinking when I started. I don't find that the coasters stay put very well when they're in the holders like this. I think these are too big to put in a separate holder. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scrape out the rest of this. Actually, maybe I'll just put them all in the same one, since there's a lot less left now. Oops. And I just poured it on the side, outside. I guess Jiminy Christmas can't do anything right now. Right. Okay, here's one of my older dried up doodads. Oh, I'm going to spray it with some soapy water and wipe that up. A little piece of paper I can put there to set that on. It's interesting when I edit the videos to see how the scars on my arm look. They're all from cats. I've actually been practicing more than just the bare minimum on the Dutch every day. The last few, probably, I think since Friday. Last Friday. I'm not just trying to phone it in and do like one 10 question thing. So, oh, I've still got more to put in here and all these. Okay, yeah, it's not, there's not any down in here. On at least a couple of them. This one here is missing a lot. Oops. As I spill it all over the place. Set that so it drips out down on there. I'm kind of torn if I want to, because the insert pieces there is just as tall as the outside, so I've kind of got that debate about whether I want to try to back them or not. Because if I do that, then they end up like two colors. Or not, that's not necessarily what I mean. But there's not anything covering the web part until I put felt on the back. Okay, I guess I need to add some more to this. Or I could just I could finish these off in the same color, or I could, if I've got enough mica, or I could just do it in black. I don't know if it's really gonna make a difference or not. And perhaps if I hadn't spilled as much as I did, I would have enough, the posters would be full. Yeah, I need to make some more, or color some more, yeah. Okay, so while I wipe my hands off, I will pour some of the big one into one of these. I'm just going to do one at a time for now. Sometimes I think I should just double glue it to begin with. That way I don't have to worry about dealing with resin getting on my gloves. So I could like theoretically just do, you know, if I do two, then I could just take the top one off when it's sticky. I did just dump the rest of the container in there into this. the blue mixed in, and then I'll add the black. I know that I'm kind of being a little bit daring and not holding on to this cup while I stir it, but I found that kind of works better for me if I don't even try to use the other hand. Okay, there's the black added. And one of these days I'm going to knock it over and everybody's going to laugh. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some more into each one of these. See how they're looking. Okay, this one's looking really blue in the middle. I think the blue, I may not have gotten the dark enough. Okay, does this look full enough? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's not like I'm out of resin, so I could add more. I'll go ahead and add a little bit more. I don't want it to run over because I found that it's very difficult to get the extra little bits off. Now, would people buy a set of coasters that have two different colors? That's my question. Yeah, I'm thinking, depending on how many I can get out of what the resin I've got left, I could do the two purple that I did yesterday plus do two for today, or do I just go ahead and I've got enough resin I may end up making a full batch of the skulls. Except I'll have to change colors because I'm pretty much out of this one. Okay, I am going to, I think, be done with these for now. Let me move stuff around here. So, let's see, after I move these, I'll spray them down. And then I will start on another set. I really didn't think I'd get 3 sets of coasters out of all this. Probably poor planning on my part. Alright, let's wipe the hands. Now I want more on the holder. I don't know. So what if I just mix the rest of this in with the... Am I done? 100% done. Yes, I think I'm 100% done, but I'll do another round. All right, I'm just gonna dump that in here. let it get out. That way I can have a paler version of what those are all made of, or a diluted version. And I guess it's like a dilute calico is a calico cat with just faint markings. Set that upright for a minute. I'll go in here and stir this all up, because this will be bluer, I guess. Plus there's still some in here I can get out. Sometimes you just have to let it go to its rest and go to its home. I am trying to clean my cups out before I quit for the day, so it's less to do in the next day. It's messier, much messier. Okay, there's that. There's really just a couple little dots in here. That one. Okay, I'll go ahead and get the rest of this mixed up in here. To a color that's going to be paler. Oh, part of me almost wants to add white to it. Or I could, I'll just put a little bit of alcohol in the thing here, and then shake it up. Get the rest of it out. Let me see if I can get it open now without spilling it everywhere. Oh my goodness, I get resin on the bottom of this now. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of alcohol ink in the rest of my container. Not that it's going to actually come out, but I have glitter stuck to the bridge of my nose on my glasses. So once I get new ones, I will continue to wear these. Okay, where do I put that holder? I thought I got no, maybe, okay. I got the wrong holder out. Okay. All right, didn't get the one I needed out. I'm going to take a quick minute here to wipe these down, because I'm not going to need this one again. I'll probably have to take it and wash it because of the extra resin that's on it, or that, since I got it all over the side or handle. Okay, I'm going to wipe this one down, then I'm going to try to wipe the table again. And I guess I need to get another holder out. Now, if I can remember where I put the dice coasters, I could steal the one from those. So I had to stop the video because I wanted to look for my look for the other coasters, but I didn't want to make a lot of noise because it really amplifies the noise of me going through stuff. So I take off my glove and I'm trying to get the glove on. And the new one. Alright, so I'm going to do, because I misplaced the rest of the skulls, I'm just going to, I'll start out and do, I guess maybe 4 of these. The 4 of these little, remove that. Move that. Oops. So I'll start with 4 and see how much I've got. I say I like these little ones better, the way they're made. All right, let's stir up the rosin again. And let me watch me attempt to pour it out of this big container. I say I'll do 4, and then I might, depending on how much I've got left, I might do the 5th one in a holder. All right, scoot that over there. Okay, so I've got, okay, those are looking a little clear, I guess. But we'll see. There looks like those are probably just gonna be more navy to black. So this was another new coaster holder that's never been used. And it, of course, it was packaged properly, so it didn't have all the it wasn't bent. I'm trying to say. Okay, let me work on scraping this one out. I'm sure these are all kind of about the same depth. At some point I will get a different camera set up so I don't have to try to fight everything and misrecording everything. Not even enough for a little bat. So that kind of worked out pretty well. I probably should have put glitter in this last bit, but oh well, didn't do it. So anyway, that is way more than I intended to make today. So I will see you later. Okay, I'm going to unmold the set of small round Halloween coasters. And these are the black with the purple, red, blue chameleon powder mixed in. There, I went to slice my thumb again. Chewy's outside the door. I think he's well upset that I was able to sneak in here without him knowing. Alright, I'm going to just spray some water in this one. This is just getting ridiculous. I can't remember if, I think this may be the mold that I hadn't used before. Yeah, much better. No, this is it's the wool from the Let's Resin. So here's the holder. It does vary depending on what color it is. It's mostly blue and black. Coaster 1, coaster 2, coaster 3, and coaster 4. And that will do it for this one. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, I'm going to unmold the smaller spiderweb coasters. like I need to order some, make up some more of the soapy water mixture. Okay, these were made with the with a very lightened version of the purple, red, green chameleon powder and the black pigment paste. Okay, so here's the holder and the coasters, and let's say I forgot to put glitter in this, so they're all kind of, they're just kind of plain, because some people may like that, and I'll see you on the next one.